I was born the eldest son of Lord and Lady Langinghamshire into a life of relative wealth and comfort. I attended only the finest schools, had thousands of friends, and was the star of our international polo team. I would spend my free time flying to exotic locations or sipping drinks aboard my family's private yacht. Okay, I need to start over. Hang on. So really, I was born to a couple of teenagers in the early 70s. Look, don't get me wrong, they were lovely people. But they were completely winging it when it came to raising a kid. My father joined the army, and we moved to Germany for the next 3 years during the tail end of the Vietnam War. He drove tanks, and when he wasn't, we hiked around in the mountains. It was really cool. I wish I could remember any of it. School for me was, well, it was god-awful. I saw myself as being a huge geek, and so I wasn't very happy most of the time. I had a few friends, but I never felt comfortable enough with myself to really socialize much. I did as little work as I possibly could, and my grades were staggeringly low, but I managed to drag my GPA up enough in my senior year so that I graduated. Barely. There was no way I was getting into college, so I got a job working for Barnes & Noble. For the next 11 years, I would shelve thousands of books, help thousands more customers, and make some of the worst hairstyle decisions it's possible for one person to make. But then, the worst thing ever happened. I got bored, and I knew I would have to make some changes if I wanted things to get better for me. I was working full-time and living on my own, but I enrolled at Temple University. It took me 6.5 years, but I graduated at the top of my class with degrees in English and English education, and delivered the 2003 commencement speech at the Liacouras Center Arena in Philadelphia. Right after I graduated, I moved to Connecticut. I got my first teaching job at Manchester High School. I met this amazing girl. She was beautiful, she was smart, and best of all, she thought I was kind of cool too. I knew better than to let her get away, so I married her. We had a kid. And that was so awesome that we had another one. I went back to school and got my master's degree in English, and life was pretty much perfect. I'm coming off of an unbelievable summer. We spent a week hiking up in New Hampshire, and we made our annual family trip to Storyland. Allison was finally tall enough to go on her first roller coaster. She loved it. On top of that, we got to go to my sister's wedding in Philadelphia. Aiden and I discovered mountain biking. And I did a lot of geocaching, which is so nerdy that I'm not even going to talk about it here. Because I'm still a huge geek. The only thing that's changed is that I'm okay with it now. And I've got a job that I love. I've got a family that I'm crazy about. And it just keeps getting better.